All right, 10 Binge family, we are here again. And January 2026 is actually insane. Usually January is that quiet month where nothing really drops, but nope, this time we're getting crime, mystery, fantasy, Marvel, Star Trek, and Game of Thrones energy all back to back. So, let's talk about the top 10 best TV series coming this January 2026. And yeah, your watch list is about to explode. Number 10. Starting the year emotionally with Dear Life drops on January 1st, and it follows a woman dealing with the death of her fiancé. She later finds out his organs were donated, and she decides to meet the people who received them. It's quiet, emotional, and very human. No action, no explosions, just grief, healing, and real connections. Perfect if you want something meaningful to start the year. At number 9, we have Run, also dropping on January 1st, but completely different vibes. Run is a thriller about a father whose daughter suddenly disappears, and the more he searches for her, the more dangerous everything becomes. Secrets, criminals, lies, it just keeps getting worse. This feels like one of those shows where you say, okay, last episode, and then it's 4 a.m. Going for number 8, Girl Taken. Things get darker on January 8th. It's about twin sisters whose lives are destroyed when one of them is kidnapped by someone they trusted. Years later, she escapes, but the trauma never really leaves, and the danger might not be over. This is heavy, psychological, and uncomfortable in the best way. If you liked Bates Motel or Defending Jacob, this one should already be on your list. For number 7, His and Hers, also landing on January 8th, and this one is very interesting, which tells a murder story from two different perspectives. A news reporter returns to her hometown and becomes obsessed with a case. At the same time, a detective is investigating that same murder. The problem? They don't see the truth the same way. This show messes with your head, and you'll keep changing your mind about who's lying. Coming in at number 6, Agatha Christie's 7 Dials, classic mystery time. That arrives on January 15th, set in 1920s England. What starts as a simple prank at a country house turns into a full murder mystery. Lots of suspects, lots of secrets, and everyone feels suspicious. Old school vibes, but fast-paced and stylish. Agatha Christie fans already know this could be really good. For number 5, Ponies, also dropping on January 15th, and this one surprised me. Ponies is a Cold War spy series set in 1970s Moscow. Two women working at the U.S. Embassy get pulled into CIA missions after their husbands die mysteriously. Spies, politics, tension everywhere. If you liked The Americans, this could easily become your new obsession. Moving to number 4, Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Yeah, another coming January 15th. Starfleet Academy focuses on new cadets training to become Starfleet officers, set far in the future after the galaxy went through chaos. It's less about giant space wars and more about young characters learning, failing, and growing. Fresh cast, fresh story, and a good entry point, even if you're not deep into Star Trek. As for number 3, the Pendragon Cycle Rise of the Merlin. Fantasy fans, mark January 22nd. This series tells the origin story of Merlin, set in a dark, brutal version of ancient Britain. Magic, war, politics, destiny, everything feels serious and epic. If you enjoy Game of Thrones or The Witcher, this one might be a must-watch. Now, number 2 on the list, Wonder Man, Marvel time. That drops on January 27th, and this is not your typical superhero show. It follows an actor trying to survive Hollywood while being connected to a superhero role at the same time. It's meta, funny, weird, and very different from standard Marvel stuff. Plus, Ben Kingsley is back, so yeah, I'm curious. And finally, number 1 on the list, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, arrives on January 18th, set in the Game of Thrones universe about 100 years before the original series. It follows Dunk and Egg on a more personal, adventurous journey across Westeros. Less dragons, more heart, but the danger and politics are still there. And the biggest sign of confidence? It was renewed for Season 2 before Season 1 even premiered, and set to run for 2027. And that says everything. January 2026 is stacked, from emotional dramas to dark crime stories, fantasy, Marvel, and more. There's something for everyone. Now, tell me, which show are you most excited for? And is there any January series I missed? Check this video if you know what we have for January movies. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.